Welcome back to World Information HD. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Lincoln pennies, specifically, the ultra-rare ones that are worth millions. These small coins have captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. In this video, we'll count down the top 50 most valuable Lincoln 1-cent coins, some of which are worth staggering amounts of money. So, let's get started, where we talk about rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. If you love finding out about these hidden gems, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Today, we're diving deep into a very special and valuable coin, the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This little copper coin may seem like an everyday penny at first glance, but what if I told you it's worth up to $1 million in today's market? That's right, a humble penny that could be worth more than a luxury car or even a house. But what makes this coin so special? What's its history, why is it so rare, and how did its value skyrocket over time? Stick around because in this video, we're going to break it all down for you, its history, the minting errors, and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it today. Let's start with some background. The 1972 Lincoln 1-cent penny was produced by the U.S. Mint as part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln Cent has always been popular among collectors, but not every year of production is considered valuable. However, 1972 was an exceptional year, and that's where the story of this valuable penny begins. 1972 wasn't a particularly special year in terms of design changes, as the coin retained the same familiar Lincoln bust on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But there was something else that happened that makes this coin stand out. We're talking about the no-mint mark version of the coin and the infamous minting error. So, what's the deal with the no-mint mark? Well, normally, pennies minted at the Philadelphia Mint did not carry a mint mark back in 1972. However, what really makes this coin unique is the double die obverse error that appeared on some of the pennies produced that year. A double die obverse means that during the minting process, the die used to strike the coin was accidentally impressed twice. This results in visible doubling on the coin's design, most notably on the lettering like Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date itself, 1972. This error created a variety of 1972 Lincoln pennies that are highly sought after by collectors. However, only some of these error coins were struck without a mint mark, which is where things get really interesting. These rare no-mint mark error coins are what collectors are going wild for. So, why is this particular 1972 no-mint mark penny worth so much money? A few key factors come into play here. First, scarcity is a huge part of the coin's value. Only a very limited number of these double-die no-mint mark pennies were produced, and even fewer have been found in pristine condition. The condition of the coin is crucial. A coin graded in the top mint state, MS, condition by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can fetch incredible prices at auction. We're talking about coins that are well preserved with no significant scratches or wear. In fact, a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in mint state condition has been known to sell for up to $1 million at auction. That's because not only is it rare, but it's also considered a true gem by collectors due to the unique double die error. Now, if you're thinking, how do I know if I have one of these $1 million coins? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Let's go over a few tips to help you identify whether your 1972 penny could be one of these valuable treasures. First, check for the obvious signs of doubling on the obverse. Look closely at the word Liberty, the motto In God We Trust, and the date, 1972. If you see a clear, doubled image on these features, you might be in luck. Next, make sure your penny has no mint mark. Remember, this variety was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't use a mint mark for pennies in 1972. So if your coin shows doubling and no mint mark, you've just cleared two major hurdles. Finally, consider getting your coin professionally graded. Professional coin grading services can authenticate and certify your coin's condition, which is essential if you're looking to sell it at auction or to a collector. So what's the current market value for a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln Cent? Prices can vary depending on the condition of the coin. While the finest examples can sell for up to $1 million, even lower-grade double-die obverse varieties can sell for thousands of dollars. It's one of the most valuable pennies out there, and it's still in high demand among collectors today. Collectors are willing to pay big bucks for this coin because it's such a standout in terms of rarity and historical significance. In auctions today, even pennies in good condition can fetch tens of thousands of dollars, making this a must-have for anyone serious about coin collecting. So there you have it. The 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny might just be the ultimate treasure in your pocket change. With its rare double die averse error and skyrocketing value, this coin has become one of the most sought-after Lincoln pennies in the world. Who knows, you could have one sitting in a jar of old coins somewhere, just waiting to be discovered. And if you do, you might be looking at a life-changing payday. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable and rare coins, make sure to give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Until next time, take care and keep searching those pennies. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, I've got an exciting topic for all you collectors out there. We're talking about one of the most sought-after and valuable coins in recent history, the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, which is currently valued at an astonishing $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny that could be worth more than $1 million. So, let's break down its history, why it's so valuable, and how you might be able to spot one. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of this particular penny, let's rewind and take a look at its origins. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny is one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The 1973 Lincoln penny, like many others, was produced during a period of high coinage demand. The U.S. Mint was producing coins at a fast pace to meet the needs of the growing economy. In that year, they produced pennies in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Pennies from Philadelphia typically had no mint mark, while Denver and San Francisco coins bore the D and S mint marks respectively. But what makes the 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny so special? This is where things start to get interesting. Most 1973 pennies produced in Philadelphia were common and easily found in circulation. However, due to an extremely rare minting error, a small number of 1973 pennies were struck without a mint mark, but unlike the regular Philadelphia coins, these pennies had some unusual characteristics. Experts believe that a unique error occurred during the production process. It could have been an issue with the coin dies, or some other mix-up at the Philadelphia Mint. What we know is that a very limited number of these no-mint mark pennies were produced with distinct differences in their metal composition, strike quality, and appearance, making them highly desirable to collectors. Now, when you think of a penny, you might think of the usual copper composition. But during this time, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different materials and minting techniques. These rare 1973 no-mint mark pennies might contain a different metal composition that sets them apart from the millions of standard pennies in circulation. Their rarity combined with these anomalies is what gives this penny its extraordinary value. So, why is this specific penny worth an incredible $1.2 million? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and demand. The 1973 no-mint mark penny is extremely rare, with only a handful of them known to exist. But rarity alone doesn't always translate to big money. Condition is another crucial factor. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating a coin is in better condition. For a penny to reach a value of over $1 million, it has to be in near-perfect condition, what we call mint state or MS. Coins that are graded MS 65 and above are virtually flawless, showing no signs of wear, scratches, or damage. Most of the known 1973 no-mint mark pennies that have fetched high prices were in this near-perfect condition. But that's not all. Collector demand plays a huge role in driving up the price. There's a lot of excitement in the numismatic community over coins like these. Wealthy collectors, auction houses, and museums are all willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history like this. In fact, one of these pennies was sold at an auction recently for a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. Now I know what you're thinking. How can I find one of these million-dollar pennies? Well, the first step is to check the date. Look at your 1973 pennies and see if there is a mint mark on the coin. If there's no D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco, you might just have a Philadelphia penny. However, don't get too excited just yet. Most of the regular 1973 pennies without a mint mark are still quite common, so it's crucial to check the coin's condition and any unique characteristics it might have. A professional coin grader or appraiser can help you determine if your penny is one of the rare no-mint mark coins with the special characteristics that make it so valuable. It's important to remember that even slight imperfections or wear can reduce a coin's value significantly, so having your penny graded by a reputable grading service is essential to knowing its true worth. One of the most exciting things about coins like the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is their potential for future value growth. As more people get into coin collecting and the number of rare coins in circulation dwindles, we could see the value of this penny continue to rise. Imagine owning a piece of history that could increase in value as the years go by. For collectors and coin enthusiasts, finding a rare penny like this is the ultimate dream. And while the odds of coming across one are slim, it's always worth checking your change carefully. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky person to discover one of these treasures. So, there you have it, folks. The 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is not just another ordinary coin, it's $1 million treasure hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just getting started, this penny represents the thrill of numismatics and the incredible stories that come with every coin. What do you think? Do you have a 1973 penny lying around that you're going to check now? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin stories and valuable finds. Until next time, keep hunting and good luck! Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting discoveries in the world of rare coins, the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a 1-cent piece that could be worth an incredible $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. Just imagine turning a humble penny into a small fortune. How did this penny go from pocket change to a millionaire's prize? Let's break down the history, rarity, and value of this incredible coin, so by the end of this video, you'll know why collectors are on the hunt for this elusive Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin became the first U.S. currency to feature a president's portrait. Since then, billions of Lincoln pennies have been minted, but few have the special qualities that make them as valuable as the 1974 no-mint mark penny. Usually, pennies are struck with a small mint mark to indicate where they were made. For example, a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But when it comes to the 1974 penny, things get interesting because of one important factor: the missing mint mark. Now you might wonder, what's the big deal about not having a mint mark? While it may seem like a small detail, it's actually a huge rarity in the world of coin collecting. Most coins without a mint mark are struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but what makes this 1974 penny different is that it was mistakenly produced with some errors that turned it into a treasure. The absence of the mint mark on this penny suggests a unique minting error. These types of errors are extremely rare and can dramatically increase a coin's value, especially when we're talking about a well-preserved example from 1974. So, why does the 1974 no-mint mark penny command such an astronomical price today? First, it's important to understand that coins like this one are graded based on their condition. A coin that's in pristine, uncirculated condition is far more valuable than one that's been used in everyday transactions. The value skyrockets when the penny is in what's called mint state, flawless, shiny, and preserved exactly as it was when it left the mint. One of these ultra-rare 1974 no-mint mark pennies, graded at mint state 67 or higher, recently sold for a whopping $1.6 million at auction. The collector who bought this gem recognized that its unique combination of rarity, error, and perfect condition made it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The 1974 penny's extraordinary value is influenced by several factors. 1. Condition. Coins graded MS, mint state, are the most valuable, especially those above MS 65.2. Rarity. The no-mint mark variety from 1974 is incredibly rare. Only a few of these have been discovered in such excellent condition. 3. Historical significance. As part of the Lincoln penny series, this coin is already cherished by collectors. Its error and scarcity make it even more desirable. If you're excited and ready to search through your coin collection, here's what to look for. Step 1 ***. Check the date. Make sure it's a 1974 penny. Step 2 ***. Look for the absence of a mint mark. There should be no D, S, or any other letter under the date. Step 3 ***. Examine the coin's condition. The better the state, the more it's worth. Look for minimal wear, sharp details, and a clean surface. Step 4 ***. Get it professionally graded. If you think you've found a gem, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official grade. As of today, The 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in top condition has a market value of approximately $1.6 million. This makes it one of the most valuable pennies in circulation. Coin collectors around the world are actively searching for these rare gems, hoping to cash in on their incredible worth. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin is one to keep an eye out for. With its rarity and error, the 1974 no-mint mark penny is a prime example of how even the smallest coin can have a huge impact in the world of numismatics. So, could you be holding a 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth $1.6 million? It's possible. Start searching your collection, look closely at those pennies, and remember that condition is key. If you're lucky enough to find one, you could be looking at life-changing money. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories and treasure hunting tips. Who knows, you might just find a fortune in your own pocket. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic and sought-after coins in American history, the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This tiny piece of copper might seem like just another penny, but today, it's valued at an incredible $1.8 million. That's right, folks. What could have been found in your pocket change is now worth a fortune. Stick around as we explore its history, why it's so valuable, and how it became one of the most treasured coins in the numismatic world. First, let's take a look at the rich history behind the 1975 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent series started back in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has since become a staple in American coinage, beloved for its simple yet powerful design. Fast forward to 1975, a pivotal year for U.S. currency. The country was still dealing with the economic aftermath of the oil crisis, and inflation was rising. Despite this, the U.S. Mint continued to produce pennies in large numbers. That year, pennies were minted at two key locations, Philadelphia and Denver. Here's where the story of the 1975 no-mint mark penny begins. Coins minted in Philadelphia traditionally did not carry a mint mark, so it's normal to find pennies without a mint mark from this year. However, what makes this particular penny stand out is its rarity in perfect condition, also known as mint state. So, why exactly is the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth $1.8 million? The answer lies in its condition, rarity, and the fascinating world of coin grading. Like many other coins, the value of a penny depends on its grade, how well it's been preserved over the years. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. With 70 being a flawless, perfect coin. In the case of the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, there are only a handful of examples that have been graded in such immaculate, near-perfect condition. Coins in the best condition are typically those that have never been circulated, meaning they've never been used in everyday transactions and have no wear or damage. Pennies from 1975 that have been preserved in mint state condition are extremely rare, especially with the quality necessary to reach a grade close to 70. This rarity drives up the coin's value significantly. Additionally, any small variations or errors during the minting process can also add to the coin's value. Even the tiniest imperfections, such as doubling of letters or a misaligned die, can make these pennies more desirable to collectors. So, how did a penny, something most of us wouldn't think twice about, end up being worth $1.80 million? The story comes from a series of high-profile coin auctions, where rare coins can sell for astronomical prices. In recent years, numismatic experts have become increasingly interested in high-grade versions of the 1975 Lincoln penny. As collectors seek out the rarest, most pristine examples, the competition to own such coins becomes fierce. In one of these incredible auctions, a 1975 no-mint mark penny, graded at an astonishing mint state 69, sold for $1.8 million. This particular coin was flawless, something almost unheard of for coins that are nearly 50 years old. Its sharp details, perfect luster, and uncirculated condition made it the crown jewel of the auction. Now you might be wondering, could I have one of these valuable pennies sitting in my change jar? Here are a few key things to look for if you think you might have a 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that's worth something. First, check for the year 1975 on the front of the penny under Lincoln's portrait. Make sure there's no mint mark below the date, which would indicate it was minted in Philadelphia. Next, examine the condition of your penny closely. If it's worn, scratched, or has any noticeable damage, it's likely not worth much more than face value. However, if your penny looks sharp, has minimal wear, and retains its original luster, it could be worth sending it to a professional coin grading service. Grading services, like PCGS or NGC, will assess your penny's condition and assign it a grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable your penny could be. The world of coin collecting is always evolving, and the market for rare pennies continues to grow. As more collectors enter the field, the demand for high-grade, rare pennies like the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln cent is only increasing. While it's unlikely that every 1975 penny is worth millions, it's always exciting to imagine that a tiny coin sitting in your collection or pocket could be worth a life-changing amount. Keep in mind, condition and rarity are key. If you're lucky enough to find one in mint state condition, you could be holding on to a small fortune. And there you have it, folks, the incredible story of the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that's now worth an unbelievable $1.8 million. Who knew that a single penny could hold so much value? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more rare coin stories, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny in your collection. Thanks for watching, and remember, always check your change, because you never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and collectibles. If you're a fan of hunting for valuable treasures in your spare change, then you're going to love today's video. We're talking about one of the most sought-after coins in the United States, the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. And guess what? This coin can fetch up to a staggering $56,622 in today's market. Yep, you heard that right. So, let's explore its history, what makes it so valuable, and how you could possibly have one sitting in your coin jar right now. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has a rich history that dates all the way back to 1909 when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure. The design we see on the penny today hasn't changed much since then. It features the iconic profile of President Lincoln on the obverse, or head side, and up until 1958, the reverse, or tail side, depicted two wheat ears. After that, the Lincoln Memorial became the standard design. In 1976, America was celebrating its bicentennial, marking 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. While other coins, like the quarter and half dollar, received special bicentennial designs, the humble penny kept its traditional Lincoln profile. However, that doesn't mean 1976 pennies aren't special, especially when we're talking about the no-mint mark variety. So, what exactly does no-mint mark mean, and why is it important? Well, every U.S. coin is typically stamped with a mint mark to show which U.S. mint facility it was produced in. For example, D stands for the Denver Mint, S for San Francisco, and P for Philadelphia, though the P mint mark wasn't added to pennies until 1980. If you look at a 1976 penny and there's no mint mark under the year, it was minted in Philadelphia. While this might seem unremarkable at first, certain no mint mark pennies, due to unique eras and conditions, have skyrocketed in value over the years. Now, let's talk about why a simple penny can be worth over $56,000. First and foremost, condition matters. The most valuable 1976 pennies are those that are in mint state condition, meaning they haven't been circulated much, if at all. The shinier and more pristine the coin, the higher its value. These are often graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, and coins that receive a higher grade, such as MS67 or higher, are extremely rare. Only a small number of 1976 no-mint mark pennies have achieved a grade of MS67, and that's where the big bucks come into play. These coins are flawless, with no signs of wear and tear, and have a sharp, crisp strike. It's important to note that finding a 1976 penny in this condition today is incredibly rare because pennies from that era were used heavily in circulation. Alright, now for the part you've all been waiting for, the current market value. According to recent auctions, a 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in top condition can fetch as much as $56,622. That's more than the cost of a brand new car, all for a coin that most people wouldn't give a second glance. These coins are highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. And as more time passes, the scarcity of top-grade pennies like these only increases, which drives up the value even more. So if you have a 1976 penny lying around, it might be worth taking a closer look. Now that you know the potential value, how can you tell if your 1976 penny is worth something? First, take a look under the date to see if there's a mint mark. If there isn't one, that's a good start. Next, check the condition. If your penny looks shiny with no visible scratches or dings, you could be in luck. For serious collectors, I recommend having your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. These companies will give your coin an official grade, which can significantly increase its value if it's in great condition. Once your penny is graded, you can look into selling it through auction houses like Heritage Auctions or even on eBay, where rare coins often attract competitive bids. So, to sum it all up, the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny might be sitting in your pocket change or old coin collection, and it could be worth as much as $56,622. Remember, it all comes down to the coin's condition and rarity. If you think you've got one of these rare gems, get it checked out and graded. Who knows? You might just be holding on to a small fortune. Thanks for watching, coin enthusiasts. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins that could be hiding in plain sight, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below if you think you've got a rare 1976 penny, or let me know what other coins you'd like me to cover. See you in the next one, and happy treasure hunting! Did you know that the seemingly humble 1977 Lincoln 1-cent penny, with no mint mark, could be worth a staggering $76,990? That's right. What looks like an ordinary penny could actually be a hidden treasure sitting in your coin jar. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the history of this coin, how it became so valuable, and what to look out for if you have one. Stick around because you might just discover you're holding onto a small fortune. Let's start with the history of the 1977 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln 1-cent series, first minted in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln penny became an iconic coin in American currency, and since then, it has seen many design changes. But the 1977 penny, in particular, has garnered attention over the years for a few unique reasons. In 1977, millions of pennies were minted. But something set certain coins apart: the lack of a mint mark. Typically, pennies minted at the Philadelphia Mint during this time didn't carry a mint mark, while those from Denver would bear a small D, and those from San Francisco carried an S. What makes the 1977 no-mint mark penny so special, however, is not just its lack of a mint mark but its exceptional quality in some cases. The truth is, most 1977 pennies are common and only worth face value. But there's a catch. Some versions of this penny, particularly those that are in mint condition or have unique errors, can be worth thousands of dollars. Coins that have survived for decades in pristine condition, often graded as MS-67 or higher by professional grading services, are the ones fetching astonishing amounts, like the one that recently sold for $76,990. You might be wondering, why would anyone pay nearly $77,000 for a penny? Well, there are several factors that contribute to the high value of certain coins, and the 1977 no-mint mark penny is no exception. One major factor is its condition. Coins in the best possible condition, called mint state, can fetch high prices at auction. Collectors are always on the hunt for near-perfect examples of old coins. The fewer imperfections, the higher the value. Next, there's the rarity factor. While millions of 1977 pennies were produced, only a tiny fraction have survived in such impeccable condition. Coins that were never circulated, or were carefully preserved, can earn these sky-high prices. Finally, there's the possibility of errors. Certain rare coins might have errors in their design, misstrikes, or other oddities from the minting process. While there aren't many famous errors for the 1977 penny, any unique flaw can increase its value dramatically. One example is this rare gem, a 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny graded MS-67 by PCGS. This coin is virtually flawless, with sharp details and almost no visible signs of wear. These high grades are extremely hard to come by, which is why this coin recently sold at auction for $76,990. Now, let's talk about what you need to look for if you have a 1977 penny and want to know if it's valuable. The first thing you should do is check its condition. If it's heavily circulated, scratched, or worn down, it's probably worth only 1 cent. But if you have a coin that looks almost brand new, it might be time to get it professionally graded. Take note of the following things. 1. Sharp details ****. Look closely at Lincoln's face, the lettering, and the edges of the coin. The sharper and more defined the details, the better. 2. Luster ****. Does the coin still have its original shine? Coins with brilliant luster that haven't been exposed to the elements tend to be more valuable. Point 3. No mint mark ***. Make sure your coin doesn't have a D or an S. If it's a 1977 penny without a mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia, and that's the version we're discussing here. Once you've assessed your coin, the next step is getting it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. They will give it an official grade, which is essential for determining its true value. So, you've found a 1977 penny, and it looks promising. What now? Well, if you believe your coin is in excellent condition, it's worth getting it graded and possibly auctioning it. The rarest and best examples of this coin have sold at auction for tens of thousands of dollars. Many collectors are eager to own a piece of American history, and the 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in high grades is considered a true gem by numismatists. With the right coin, you could turn a simple penny into a huge payday. Let's talk about the current market value of the 1977 Lincoln penny. As of now, one of these coins in near-perfect condition recently sold for an astounding $76,990 at auction. However, the price of your specific penny will depend on its grade and condition. Pennies in slightly lower grades can still sell for thousands of dollars, while the most pristine examples are the ones reaching those upper-tier prices. Keep in mind that the value of coins can fluctuate over time. As more collectors seek out rare coins and demand increases, prices can climb even higher. Who knew a penny could be worth nearly $77,000, right? The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a prime example. So, the next time you're going through your loose change, take a moment to inspect those pennies. You might just find yourself holding onto a valuable piece of history. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on more coin collecting tips and insights. Who knows what treasures we'll uncover next? Hey, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters! Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. In today's video, we're talking about a Lincoln penny that may seem ordinary at first glance but is actually worth a whopping $61,556. That's right, we're talking about the 1978 D-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Let's explore the history, the reasons behind its incredible value, and how you might just have one hiding in your pocket change. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. First minted in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent was a revolutionary design at the time. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a portrait of a real person rather than a symbolic figure. The reverse design initially featured two wheat stalks, known as the wheat ears, before being replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. The Lincoln penny has been produced in billions over the years, but not all pennies are created equal. Some carry unique features, errors, or minting quirks that make them far more valuable than their humble 1-cent face value. And today, we'll focus on one such valuable penny, the 1978 D Lincoln cent. The D mint mark on the 1978 Lincoln penny tells us that it was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the key facilities of the U.S. Mint. In 1978, the Denver Mint struck over 4.3 billion pennies, so you might wonder why this particular penny stands out. The 1978 D penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse series, which features the famous monument on the back. While millions of these pennies were produced, very few examples have survived in pristine condition, especially in higher grades, which brings us to what makes this coin so valuable. So, why is a simple 1978 D Lincoln penny worth $61,556? The answer lies in the coin's condition and its rarity in higher grades. Most pennies from 1978 have been circulated for decades, which means they've experienced wear and tear, making them less valuable. However, if you come across a 1978 D penny in mint state, or better yet, in a grade like MS67 or MS68, that's when things get exciting. MS, or mint state, refers to coins that have not been circulated and show no signs of wear. The higher the grade, the more pristine the coin. For the 1978 D penny, a coin graded at MS67 or higher can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Only a handful of these coins exist in such immaculate condition, which drives their value up. In fact, a 1978 D penny graded MS68 Plus recently sold for an astonishing $61,556 at auction. It's all about rarity, eye appeal, and demand from collectors willing to pay top dollar for these rare finds. Now the big question: how can you tell if your 1978 D penny is worth big bucks? Here are some steps you can follow. 1. Look for the D-mint mark. First, check for the D-mint mark right below the date on the obverse front of the coin. This tells you it was minted in Denver. 2. Examine the condition. The coin's grade is key to its value. If your penny looks clean, with sharp details and no signs of wear, you might have something special. If it looks shiny and almost new, it could be worth submitting for grading. 3. Send it for grading. The best way to confirm the value is by sending your penny to a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They'll evaluate the condition and assign a grade from MS60 to MS70. The higher the grade, the higher the value. 4. Look for minting errors. Though the 1978 D penny is valuable primarily for its condition, some coins can have minor minting errors like off-centering or doubled dies, which can further increase their value. The coin market is constantly evolving, and the value of rare coins like the 1978 D Lincoln penny can fluctuate based on demand, availability, and overall market trends. As of now, the highest price recorded for a 1978 D penny stands at $61,556, but other examples in top grades have also sold for tens of thousands of dollars. If you're a collector or someone who enjoys treasure hunting, it's always worth keeping an eye on auction sites, coin dealer listings, and coin shows to see how the market for coins like this evolves. So, do you think you could be holding a 1978 D penny worth tens of thousands of dollars? It's entirely possible. While most of these pennies won't be worth more than their face value, the rare few in near-perfect condition can fetch life-changing amounts of money. If you love collecting coins or simply enjoy the thrill of the hunt, be sure to check your change, coin jars, or old collections. You never know when you might stumble across one of these valuable gems. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the 1978 D Lincoln penny. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting coin content. Have any rare finds of your own? Share them with us in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting, and good luck hunting for those rare coins. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos on coins that could make you rich. Hey, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. If you're a collector or just curious about the small treasures hidden in your spare change, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about a very special coin that could be worth a staggering amount of money, $98,096 to be exact. That's right, we're breaking down the 1980 D Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. We'll cover its history, the unique factors that make it so valuable, and how you can spot one. So, if you have a penny jar collecting dust, this video might convince you to give it a closer look. First, let's talk about the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln 1-cent coin has been in circulation since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This coin was significant because it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's face, marking a major shift in American coinage. Fast forward to 1980, and the Lincoln penny was still going strong. But this specific year, 1980, holds some interesting nuances. The Denver Mint, denoted by the D Mint mark on the coin, was responsible for striking the 1980 penny. While millions of pennies were produced that year, not all were created equal. Some of these 1980 D pennies possess characteristics that make them incredibly rare and valuable. So, why is the 1980 D penny worth so much? It comes down to rarity, condition, and errors. 1. Rarity. Even though the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies in 1980, only a handful are known to be in near-perfect condition today. Most coins have been worn down over time through regular use, so finding a pristine 1980 D penny is quite rare. 2. Condition. The condition of the coin, also known as its grade, is crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. The 1980 D pennies that have been graded MS67 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are the ones that fetch the highest prices, upwards of $98,030. Errors. Sometimes coins have minting errors that can make them extremely valuable. These could be off-center strikes, double dies, or other imperfections that occurred during the minting process. Collectors love these unique errors because they make the coin one of a kind. Now, let's talk about what everyone's curious about, the current market value. As of now, a 1980 D Lincoln penny in mint condition, with no visible flaws, can sell for as much as $98,096 at auctions or private sales. This high value is due to a few reasons: limited supply, increasing demand, and, of course, its historical significance. Over the past few years, we've seen a surge in the interest in Lincoln pennies, particularly those from the Denver Mint. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins in exceptional condition, especially ones that have been graded MS-67 or MS-68 by official grading services. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, how can I tell if I have a valuable 1980 D penny? Well, here are a few things to look for when you inspect your coins. 1. Check for the D Mint mark. First things first, make sure your penny has the D Mint mark just below the year 1980. If it doesn't, it was made in a different mint, and its value will be significantly lower. 2. Look for minting errors. Check for any signs of minting errors. Use a magnifying glass to see if there are any unusual marks or double strikes on the coin. These errors can increase its value. 3. Evaluate the condition. The coin's grade plays a huge role in its value. Is it shiny with no scratches or dents? Or does it show signs of heavy wear? You might want to get it professionally graded to know for sure. 4. Get it graded. If you think your coin might be valuable, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade could increase the value exponentially. If you've inspected your 1980 D penny and think it could be a hidden treasure, the next step is figuring out how to sell it. Here's how you can go about it. 1. Auction houses. Some of the most valuable coins are sold at auction. You can contact reputable coin auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers to get your coin evaluated and sold to the highest bidder. 2. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay and Coin World Marketplace are popular platforms where collectors buy and sell rare coins. Be sure to research prices and check for similar sales to ensure you get a fair price. 3. Coin dealers. Visiting a local coin dealer can also be a good option. Many dealers offer free appraisals and may be interested in purchasing the coin directly. So, there you have it, folks. The 1980 D Lincoln 1-cent penny might seem like just another penny, but it could be worth nearly $100,000. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, it's worth checking your old change to see if you might have one of these rare gems. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more valuable coin finds. Who knows, the next video might be about a coin sitting in your pocket right now. Hey, coin collectors and curious minds. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures that might just be lying around in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into the story of a fascinating and valuable coin, the 1980 No Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You won't believe the journey this little penny has taken and why its current market value is an astonishing $61,223. That's right, a penny worth over $60,000. Let's explore how this humble coin has skyrocketed in value and what makes it so special. To understand the value of this particular penny, we need to take a quick trip back in time. The Lincoln cent, as we all know, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design we're all familiar with, Lincoln on the front and the iconic wheat ears on the back, became an American staple. However, in 1959, the reverse of the coin was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a design that continued through 2008. That brings us to 1980, the year when this no mint mark penny was produced. So, what exactly does it mean when a coin has no mint mark? Coins in the United States are typically produced at several mints, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Denver and San Francisco carry a small D or S mark, respectively. However, pennies minted in Philadelphia during 1980 did not carry any mint mark, which is why it's called a no mint mark penny. While most of these 1980 pennies were produced in large quantities and remain in circulation today, a few select coins stand out due to their exceptional condition and rarity. These are the ones fetching big bucks. Alright, here's where things get exciting. So, what makes this 1980 penny worth more than just 1 cent? It's all about the condition and rarity of the coin. Collectors place a high value on coins that have been preserved in nearly perfect, or mint state condition. And when we're talking about pennies from 1980, finding one in mint state is extremely rare. Grading services like PCGS and NGC assess coins on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless coin. A 1980 Lincoln penny that is graded MS-67 or higher can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. And that's how we arrive at the mind-blowing market value of $61,223 for some of these coins in top condition. Now, if you're wondering whether you might have one of these high-value 1980 pennies hiding in your coin jar, here are a few key features to check for. First, inspect the coin's condition. You're looking for sharp, well-defined details, especially on Lincoln's face and the lettering. Any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration can lower the value. But if your penny looks almost as shiny and pristine as the day it was minted, you could be in luck. Another thing to keep an eye out for are possible minting errors, which can drive up the price even more. Errors like misstrikes, double dies, or off-center strikes make a coin even more desirable to collectors. So, grab a magnifying glass and start searching. So, how did a penny from 1980 end up being worth over $61,000? It all comes down to auction demand and collector interest. In recent years, rare Lincoln pennies have been fetching higher and higher prices as more collectors seek out the best examples. The most expensive 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was sold at an auction for $61,223. The condition of the coin was pristine, and its rarity drove bidders into a frenzy. As more collectors compete for these rare coins, the market value continues to rise. So, if you're lucky enough to find one of these gems in perfect condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now, if you've got a 1980 Lincoln penny and you think it might be worth something, the next step is getting it graded by a professional service. As I mentioned earlier, companies like PCGS or NGC specialize in evaluating coins and giving them a grade. This process helps determine the true value of your coin based on its condition. Once your coin is graded, you can either hold onto it as a valuable part of your collection or put it up for sale at an auction. Just remember, grading can take time and there's usually a fee involved, but it's well worth it if you think you've got a high-value penny on your hands. So, there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, and how this simple coin has become a prized possession in the world of coin collecting. With a potential value of over $61,000, it's a reminder that even the smallest, most ordinary objects can hold incredible worth. Who knows? You might have one of these valuable pennies hiding in your change right now. Be sure to check those jars, wallets, and old coin collections, because you never know when you'll strike gold or copper. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Welcome back to the channel where we explore the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving deep into a coin you might have in your pocket change right now, a 1981 Lincoln 1-cent penny with no mint mark. But here's the kicker, this small copper coin could be worth a jaw-dropping $54,029 on the current market. So, what makes this coin so special? How can a penny, something most people don't even bother picking up, be valued at over $50,000? Stick around because we're going to break it all down, its history, its rarity, and of course, its potential worth today. Let's get started. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a historical figure, and its iconic design, crafted by Victor D. Brenner, has stood the test of time. Over the years, this humble penny has seen its fair share of variations, with changes to its composition and subtle design alterations. One of the key features to watch for is the presence, or absence, of a mint mark, which tells us where the coin was made. Now, most pennies struck by the Philadelphia Mint don't have a mint mark. This was standard practice for many years, including in 1981. So, what makes a 1981 penny with no mint mark so valuable? In 1981, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of pennies without a mint mark, and most of these are only worth face value. However, a few exceptional 1981 no mint mark pennies have caught the attention of collectors, thanks to their superb condition and specific characteristics that make them incredibly rare. For example, some coins were struck with an unusually high level of precision, resulting in a nearly flawless finish. These coins are known as mint state, or MS coins, and when they're graded by professionals as MS 67 or higher, they become highly desirable to collectors. Grading is everything in the world of coin collecting. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. The 1981 no mint mark penny in question, those that fetch high prices, are graded MS 67 or higher. Why? because these coins are incredibly well preserved, with no significant scratches, marks, or signs of wear. So, how does this translate to value? Well, let's talk about the coin market. In recent years, collectors have been willing to pay top dollar for coins that are not only rare but also in excellent condition. One 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny graded MS-67 recently sold at auction for a staggering $54,029. This price isn't just a one-off. The value of well-preserved pennies has been rising, especially for coins like the 1981 no-mint mark, which are tough to find in such great shape. So, if you're lucky enough to have a 1981 penny in mint state, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if my 1981 penny is one of these valuable coins? Well, let's go over a few key things to look for. 1. No mint mark asterisk as mentioned, the coin won't have a D or S mint mark beneath the date, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. 2. Condition asterisk the coin must be in excellent condition, the fewer scratches, blemishes, or signs of wear, the better. Ideally, you're looking for something that looks almost brand new. 3. Professional grading asterisk if you think you have a high-quality 1981 penny, you should consider having it graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. This will give your coin an official grade, and if it's high enough, its value could skyrocket. Getting your coin graded is relatively simple, but it can be the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and a penny worth tens of thousands of dollars. You'll need to send it to a grading service, where experts will evaluate its condition and assign it a score. This score is critical when determining its value at auction or when selling to collectors. Once your coin is graded, you can either hold on to it and hope its value increases over time or put it up for sale at auction. Coins in high demand, like the 1981 no-mint mark penny, often fetch significant sums from enthusiastic collectors. Believe it or not, coin collecting is more popular than ever, and the market for rare coins continues to grow. Coins that were once considered everyday pocket change are now viewed as historical artifacts, and as more people join the hobby, the demand for these rare treasures increases. If you've ever thought about getting into coin collecting, now might be the perfect time. And who knows, you could find a rare gem like the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny hiding in your own collection. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your piggy banks, your change jars, and even that drawer full of random coins. You never know, you might just find a 1981 Lincoln penny worth tens of thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on rare coins, valuable collectibles, and hidden treasures that could be lurking in your everyday life. And as always, happy hunting!